Hi. How are you guys doing? I kind of just wanted to get online real quick, just come and chat with you guys. Hello. hmm I can see you right here too, by the way. How are you guys doing? Having a good day? It's like, yeah, 2:49 p.m. here in Las Vegas. Don't mind my headphones. I got something playing. It's not like I can hear you guys anyway, so. Yeah, you see me. Anyway, as far as today, like what I did today, I had to wait on the plumber to come in and fix my drains in my kitchen because it was not working. Now it's working. Now I just gotta just like I'm gonna let it sit for like an hour, wash whatever dishes I got, then I'm gonna cook. But I didn't think I was gonna cook online, so I'm kind of just chilling right now. You always coming in with that.
On your favorite game day snacks. Like right now, score
Oh, for anybody who's confused with what I'm talking about, we got homie Chicago coming in talking about, baby, let me lick your feet. Like, come on, bro, relax, relax, relax. Well, but he said, what did this buddy say? Yeah, no, he's one of the regulars to come in that talk like that. I can show you guys his chat activity. This man, that's his mission to sexualize me. It's just, I guess it's just a mission, you know? But, you know, granted, I do get people saying, well, it's because you like to wear shorts in the comfort of your own home. It's like, yeah, we get that you're home and you're not outside and you're not around people, but you're still wearing shorts. So the simple fact that you're wearing shorts and you got like a nice figure, this is the reason why they should be able to do that and say the stuff they say. Okay. Anyway, let me stop talking shit about y'all to your face. Ah, slap on the knee. I know it's not valid, but it's just my reality at the moment. Like, I'm not saying it's my reality with every single man on my platform. Obviously not. So if you thought that's what I was saying, then I'm guessing that you're a teenager and under, or you're still stuck at 16 for some reason because you didn't understand that. And I'm not talking about the person I last responded to. I'm saying in general. It's a generalized statement. There are a few of you that constantly come in and only sexualize me, and that's okay. That's just who you are. But yeah, I'm kind of used to it by now. That's all I was saying. It says, "How does one acquire a taste for maybe unclean feet?" Yeah, I don't know. I don't. No, I get it. I don't think that you were talking about my feet. I know you're just responding just because the last guy was saying that he wanted to lick my toes. I get it. Now, to your question on how does one acquire taste for feet or unclean feet or the taste of feet, period, I don't know. I've never been the type to want to put feet in my mouth. Like I never have, so I can't really give you that information. You would have to actually, I don't know. I don't know. You have to talk to somebody who actually does, you know? Yeah, it is definitely a feet fetish for sure. But the person in my comments was asking me, because he thought that I might have some insight. And I can't tell you why a person have a feet fetish. That's just not my life or the people around me. You know what I mean? So I really can't tell you. You know? Hold on, you guys. Let me actually pick this out first because I might have to pick this out real quick. Hold on, y'all. You said wow. Yeah, it's that's reality. Like reality, I should be able to dress however I want to, but it is what it is. Oops, I had to get my pick. Chicago, we know you don't care. We know. I want feedback from Chicago. Maybe he can't help me understand. Well, he just responded earlier, said he didn't care. My fetish is eating. Okay, cool. That's what's up with Walter. Good to know. You should be able to dress how you see fit without being labeled anything. You're right. I smell like fun bunions and Cheetos in the room. Not in this one. Probably your room, or maybe that's your upper lip. Who's that that's talking? Led by the. Yeah, I'm not saying all that. I think that's your upper lip, sweetheart. Your upper lip is probably like, the onion funyuns type of smell. And you're kind of just pushing everybody else to that limit because you feel like, that makes you feel better in life. Yeah. Close your mouth sometimes and you won't smell it. I promise you. You see, I'm a leg guy, but damn, you have some really nice, cool. I don't even know. Hey, what's up? You doing outside the kitchen? First of all, I'm outside the kitchen because I had to wait on a plumber to come in today. So they finally fixed my sink. So now I can finally go back in there and do what I want to do. And that's cook and that's vibe. Do what I usually do. Watch your mouth in the comments. Maybe it's the phone case. I don't know about judging people based off their phone cases. I don't know. Because I look at it like this. What if you are out and about and y'all been out for like 4 hours and you got kids and then one of your kids is 5 and they ate some chocolate, they had some other sugary snacks, but you let them play on your phone. And now your phone and your phone case is dirty. But then you take your phone because you need your phone because you got to handle some type of business and you're around other adults. They see said phone and be like, "Ooh, it's dirty," and you be like, "Yeah, I just got to get the time to go get some alcohol and wipe it down because my baby just had it." I don't know. It's just circumstances. I mean, if you are upset that I'm responding to all the negative responses and the positive responses, you don't need to be here. That's okay. I respond to everybody because I want everybody to know that this is my channel. Hello, how you doing? My name is AvonteaThePoet. I recite poetry. I like to chat with my community, and yeah, I'm chatting with my community. Now, if you wanted me to be one of those, "Oh, I'm just better than everybody, I'm not talking to nobody, I'm gonna ignore everybody," like, then no, go find that somewhere else. Here, like, this is my content. This is how I make a living. So you don't have to be here. You got every right to swipe up, swipe down, swipe left, swipe right. You don't have to be here, to be honest. So if you find me unattractive just because I respond to everybody that likes to respond, respond to me, you don't gotta be here. I love you. Have a good day. Bye. And now I can say, hey everybody that want to be here. Nice to see you guys. How you doing? My name is AvonteaThePoet. Hello, welcome. And we call this live the Tea Party. Now, if you are a subscriber, you are a teacup. If you are a mod, you are a teapot. And if you are a paying member, that is the guest at this tea party. And you have your Mad Hatter, Avontea the Poet, right? Avontea the Poet. I have my little Mad Hatter or my crown, so say. Uh, anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm your host. Now we kind of just sit here and vibe most of the time. Yes, sometimes I have my feet out. Yes, sometimes I have socks on. Yes, my hair sometimes done a different way. Regardless, I am going to still be the same Avontea you met on that first day when you swiped right by me and found me. Right? Right. Anyway, let me scroll up so I can respond to every comment, including the negative ones, because a lot of you guys don't know that. I respond. Next, everyday. Not responding to that one. Hey Damon, nice to see you again. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for liking my poetry, Damon. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate you. I'm saying though, the comment said that your room smell like and pretty much smells green. Technically, it's been. Yeah, like if they're saying that they smell funk, technically, if they're smelling funk, this is why I joke around and say, "Oh, that's your upper lip. Close your mouth," because you're not over here. You're not here with me, but you are wherever you are at the moment. So wherever you are, whether that's your bedroom, in your bed, watching on your phone, they mean it stinks on your side of the room, and then now you're just telling us what it smells like in your house, or at your mama's house, or at your room. I mean, like at your job, or whatever space that you are in watching me. It stinks where you are. That's all. Like, and I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm just saying, it makes sense to me. Good night, Bobby. Oh yeah, everybody that know me how real I am. I don't really care about how other people feel. I care about more how I feel, and then whatever I feel, if you can relate, then I enjoy being able to have that type of connection and understanding with one another. But other than that, like this channel is strictly for how I'm feeling for sure. Yeah, projecting. That's what it was. You know they always be hating, Damon. We not new to this. We true to this. Somebody told me I was a black girl. I'm gonna turn this music up just so it can like. If anybody else got nothing else good to say, then we can at least just listen to some music. about making a book with all my poems. But I think first I need to work on how I feel about each poem. And if I'm gonna go through all my poetry, right? And then actually like, break it down, each poem down, and think about how I felt when I made that poem. So then when I do make a book, then I can articulate how I felt and what I feel about each poem that I wrote. So thank you for the suggestion, and I definitely will look into it. Well, that's cool. Well, I can't wait for you to get your first copy of my book. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't like it when I have to go off on people. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm actually growing. I'm showing you growth. You see how I haven't reacted the way I usually would react to the disrespect that I get? I've gotten a lot of disrespect, mind you, too. I think I'm doing good. Am I ready? Yeah, I made a new poem recently for sure. And I did recite it on another live. So a couple lives ago, I recited my new poem, but I haven't posted it yet. So I actually really want to start memorizing more poetry. But lately, when I go on live, I haven't had that right support or support system to where like I can sit down and just focus on my poetry without having to be flustered by the comments of everybody else. You a poet too? What is some like? Okay, so how do you feel about being a poet? To all the actual poets in the comments, how do you feel about being a poet? Like, how are you presenting your feelings in your art? Hey, Blue Moon, you feel like you have freedom with your art, your poetry? Yes, reality itself is definitely a story, and I love everybody's story, to be honest. Like I had a grandfather who was a poet, but he also was a great storyteller. So like it always was nice just to hear his voice and his words and how he articulated his feelings. So that's one thing I do love about poetry is hearing the actual story behind it. How did you feel? You know what I mean? How was this created? I just use reality of sadness and happiness. Yeah, for sure. You said that's Roger. Hi, Roger. We haven't seen you in a while, Roger. Nice to see you again. Now, if you guys don't know who Roger is, Roger came around 3 months ago, and he's a child. Now he started out bad. Like, mind you, he was very disrespectful, but then he came around, and then he became a part of our family, and we missed him. So welcome back, Roger. We happy that you found your way back to our home. Welcome to the tea party. Thank you, Dingus, for the floating flower. I appreciate you. There's always room to improve how you feel about your poetry. No matter who you are, no matter how old you are, no matter what you write, you can always take a step back, look at what you write, and decide, I want to do better, or I want to express more, or I want to express less. You have the choice and the opportunity to be able to do so. Oh, your sister broke your phone. That's okay. You said you was looking for a while? Dang, that's crazy. Well, we're happy you're back, Roger. Hi, Brittany. Nice to see you again. No, for sure. Like, and it all starts with self-love, self-care, and your self-growth, right? So with you being on your own self-growth journey, you are now being able to understand, this is how this made me feel. And then sometimes, like me, for example, I can use myself an example. You can start pouring out your feelings and writing like poetry about whatever instance that you're feeling about, right? And then, boom, you could be like Kendrick Lamar if you're really good. Or you could be like me and just be like, I don't want to be the best, but I just want to talk. I want to get it off my chest. I don't want to be the best, but I want to get it off my chest. That's me. Now, if I'm able to grow and become like better with my craft, ooh, I can't wait. But until then, we're going to just, let life lead, right? We're going to let life lead. That's all I'm doing. Let life lead. You said right about how everything got so expensive. Man, I hate that. Hello, Top Shots. Nice to see you. Thank you, 23, Dan. I read what you said. That looked like a nice poem or poetic word that you had. You still like my hair a lot? Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, you said Matt, now I write about how expensive things are now. Okay. It makes sense. I appreciate the compliments that I am receiving. And Roger, that's not how you ask for poetry. You better ask correctly, or I'm not reciting out a damn poem for you. Because that's not how you ask me for a poem, Roger. Watch it. Yeah, I always try to keep the vibe nice. You don't gotta be sorry because I know you're not a sorry person, but I just want to make sure you know if you want something, you gotta be respectful when you ask for it. You can always say, "My gracious queen, we would love to hear your spoken word. We love everything that comes out of your mouth, and we are here to support you. You beautiful, beautiful black woman. You." Yeah, you can say that. You can say anything, but not "damn woman, give me that goddamn poem. What is you doing? Give me them words." Like, who is you talking to? I like fucking with y'all. I landscape clip trees, and that is my artistic ability come from. Natural is beauty, and just quiet places recite poetry naturally. Birds are good. Of course. You're right, Damon. I appreciate you. Nature is a real big part of what's that? Be people being able to be creative. Cause you are inspired by everything. Like with my poem "Fly on a Flower," right? I'm comparing myself to nature. I'm comparing myself to a flower, right? And then flies are like some of the beings that I attract, but not all beings, right? Because a flower attracts a human sight, right? Humans love the way flowers smell, and we love everything that comes with each flower. Because some of them are actually health benefits to us in our survival in life, right? So then also, what else? Animals needs it. You got the birds, the bees, the everything that surrounds said flower, right? And for those of you that don't know, "Fly on the Flower," here's the poem. I'm gonna recite it. You're welcome, Roger. You ain't heard this in a while. Beautiful and wild I am, here alone most days. But once you fall into my gaze, an intoxicating aroma will fill your soul. But what would be my toes for giving you such a pleasure? Well, I need a peace that cannot be brought. I need a love that will not fall. I am pure as can be, and I attract all sorts of beings, but stuck in the soil I am in need. I'm also what you need. I soak up the water and sunlight and produce nutrients for all to see. I bring the love out of beings that aren't native to me. My melanin shines brightly under the sun. When you get your fill, you will be done, leaving me to repeat the cycle of life all alone and over again. All right, I had to get it out. There you go. So that's "Fly on the Flower." So that's pretty much me relating to nature, and that's because I was outside when I made the poem, and I was out in nature. I was looking at my flower garden at the time, and I was seeing flies, flying throughout my flower garden. And at first, I was like immature. I was upset. What's going on? Did somebody throw some trash in there? Why are the flies in my flower garden? But then I had to realize, like, who am I to tell flies they can't enjoy my flowers, right? Who am I, right? Just just like that. Who am I to say that is not right for the flies to not be able to go through there? Bees go through there, and I don't say nothing because I feel like with them pollinating other flowers and everything like that, that's their job. But who am I to say flies can't pop up? Even though in reality, when I say flies are, I'm the flower, and I feel like flies are like the toxic people in life. So even though people are toxic or very mean or just angry people, I believe that they're still going to look at good things and crave good things as well. They're not always wanting to be toxic. They're not always wanting to be a bad person. They crave the good as well as us that try to be good and do good, right? So therefore, no matter what, like in my instance, I attract like if I'm talking about dating, right, or not even dating, any relationship that's family, friends, or anything of the sorts. Um, any other sorts, I would feel like it will be like a toxic ex, right? I love this man. I like him. I feel like we are very compatible, but I know he has poor intentions. He don't really see me the same way I see him, right? This is a toxic person, but he's so attracted to me and my beauty and the my essence that I give off and everything that I provide to like the beauty of it all or the nurturing of it all of nature. He wants to come over too. He wants to be in my my surroundings too. And that's like the fly. You know what I mean? That's something I always try to slot away. But at the same time, who am I to get mad because he's attracted to a good thing, right? So that's when I made Fly on the Flower because I was like, I'm being too judgmental. And when I realized I was being too judgmental, that's exactly when I was able to pour out my heart. And that's why I say, like, with my poetry, sometimes I can't write anything because I don't know how I feel. As long as I know how I feel, I'm able to articulate how I feel. And that's when I'm able to, share it with you guys. I'm happy you guys enjoyed it though. Let me go back to scrolling and like reading what you said, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Okay, it's a lot of comments. Hold on. Oh, thank you everybody just tuning in and being nice. Thank you. I'm happy that you found my poem inspiring. Thank you for subbing. Wow, I'm reading down, so don't worry. I'm gonna get to y'all. Don't worry. And I know you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but like I'm just yelling out loud. Just so you can see my response. Because if you can figure out or read between the lines, you know I'm talking to you. Thank you. You call me a beautiful queen. I appreciate you. The floor is yours, Miss Poet. It would be a pleasure to hear you recite one of your poems. Literacy works of art. Oh, thank you. Deep bullet. Sure. Thank you, Dingus, for the flower you sent. Miss Poem, and do dry well. Oh, you want to hear dry well? Okay, hold on real quick. Before I read the rest of them, I got a request for a recite of dry well. This is the poem, my first poem I created. It's actually the first poem I have on my YouTube channel. So here it is. Thank you, Brittany. Many a time from the beginning, he fulfilled my wet dreams, filling up my well. Once the well was so full, I would struggle to stay afloat. My walls were so slippery, I couldn't trust myself when I noticed the change in the amount he poured in. I began to feel dry and see hallucinations of a full well, while in reality, my well was all dried up. Every unfinished disagreement leaks substance. The overwhelming feeling of drowning suffocates me as I call out for help. Inch by inch, my well dried. Inch by inch, the love dissipates. When the tears finally ran dry and I've hit rock bottom, I grip the rocks surrounding me, no longer slippery, but dry and easy to climb. Every step I take, I'm careful and overcautious. I'm focused on my mission, escaping this dry neverland I call my well, once built to hold the love created by two lovers before drought covered the land. And that's about said toxic ex. Thumb. Thank you for tuning in for it. Oh, Damon, you like to fly on the flower. Thank you. You said Cleveland, Ohio, checking in. Cool. Thank you for anybody in Cleveland, Ohio, checking in. I was raised a little bit in Cleveland, Ohio, but I was born in Massillon, Ohio. Also lived in Canton, Ohio. My first, like, one of my loves were from Akron, Ohio. What else? I visited Toledo, Columbus, Sandusky, or what's it? It's Sandusky. I can't remember, but I ain't been back home in a while, you guys. Don't get too mad about me. But shout out to Ohio, and I'm currently in Las Vegas, Nevada. So You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen another, person from where I'm from in a long time. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm not from Cleveland, but definitely my mother was. So therefore, I know about Cleveland, Ohio, for sure. Anyway, thank you guys for enjoying my poetry. You guys are being nice. And you seeing the growth? Are you seeing how well I'm handling my trolls now? Y'all can't say I ain't doing good with handling these trolls. Y'all can't say it. Y'all can't say it. Y'all can't say I ain't doing good. You said Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to Detroit, Michigan. I see you. And thank you, SA Flames, for clapping at my earlier poem. I love that you can explain the process of your poetry. You are very well spoken. Thank you. I appreciate you. I am a Black American. When people say I'm well spoken, I think about it like even though our education system is not really right everywhere, I was lucky and able to, actually have, teachers that cared about their students and wanted us to learn. Now that's because my mom wasn't teaching me nothing at home. She thought that the education system was supposed to do 100% of the work. So of course I had to work twice as hard for me to learn because I didn't have that extra boost or that pick me up when I was a child. Just learning how to do things. Like I remember getting beat up because I skipped 13 out of the set of 20 reciting it. It was crazy. But I'm a mother, a mother now, and also I homeschool my children. So like I did homeschool my daughter at first, but like she's not really fully aware of outside life, considering this is her kindergarten year. So I put her in zone school so she can get used to other people. But I'm gonna bring her back to homeschool once she understands what school is and she kind of to respect it a little bit more. But other than that, like since my mom failed with teaching me at home when I was a child, I'm trying to be the better person and teach my children so they don't have to go through the hardships that I went through. So life is a little bit easier and more forgiving towards them than it was for me. So I do appreciate you complimenting me on how hard I work just to be a normal person in America, because I am a normal person in America. My mom and dad is from America. My grandpa and my grandfather's from America. My great grandpa and my great grandmother was from America. My great greats was from America. Like, so thank you. Got to show you guys what a real Black American is. You know what I mean? Yes, we do use our own culture, you know what I mean, to talk and, have fun and maybe use slang. But that don't mean I can't articulate how I feel. I can't, express to you guys who I am. You know what I mean? Like that does not negate any of who I am. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get back to reading. I forgot you guys are still talking. My bad. You said who did the tattoo? I got the tattoo done when I was younger by a Caucasian man. I don't really remember his name, but I remember an old friend from high school recommended him. And the reason why I didn't get it finished was because in the middle of him tattooing me, he expressed his desire to date me, and I wasn't attracted to him. So I didn't really feel like it was safe to tell him, like reject him in the middle of, doing the tattoo. So then like halfway through, I just was like, you know what, let me pay you for what you did, and then never went back because I wasn't looking for a free tattoo, and I definitely wasn't looking for somebody to be upset with me just because I didn't find them sexually attractive. So that's why it's not done. Okay, bye, Brittany. See you later. I know you're probably gone by now because it took a long time to get there. But if you ever did come back to this video and watch this video, shout out to you, Brittany. I love that you keep coming back. Thank you for being a supporter. It's natural to be attracted to beauty things. Yep, it is natural. Thank you for this sticker, Williams. I appreciate you. It says the Happy New Year's Eve one. Thank you. That's dope. Shout out to you. Shout Z Williams in the chat. Okay, y'all. WZ Williams. Really? Thank you. I'm happy that my live can be beneficial to your day. I try to pour like, and I call this the tea party. So when you come here, I want to pour good energy into you, right? Because no matter where you go, you're taking energy from another source. So from this source right here, my platform, I don't really want you to feel uncomfortable or angry and stressed out because of what I said or what we're doing here. So that's why I throw on some good vibes and I try my best to not get triggered by the hate so then I'm not spreading more hate because I know when I'm triggered then it's like other people don't fully understand who I am and what my platform stands for. So I'm trying to do my best with being a part of the social media streamer platform. That's why I got some grass right here. Come right here and just touch some grass whenever I feel like I feel overstimulated, right? No, I do not have a man. Don't. If you see anybody in the comments, I'm her man. I just peeped it. Don't let him trick y'all. I'm single and I do not use YouTube as a dating platform. If I had a man, he would have been paying these bills. And yeah, look, it's a whole nother statement. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But nah, don't let that man trick y'all. You have a good day too, Z Williams. Okay, now I gotta get him up out of here because now you out here lying to my public. Yeah, you gonna have to get up out of here, Joe. Whoever you are, I ain't playing with you. Goodbye. Z William, you say you back. You ain't want to go over there. I thought you was gone. I said bye. It's okay. You back. It's okay. Yeah, no. Somebody was in these comments. I guess they were trolling, and like, I get it. I've been ignoring a lot of trolls, and I didn't kick nobody out. But I don't like nobody false claiming me, and then turning around and saying I'm lying. Like, soon as you start talking like that, I'm gonna give you the boot. Now you can talk your crap. You can do what you want. I'm gonna just delete what you say and then let you try again. And if you keep trying and you're not trying to fix how you're coming, then it's okay. It's okay. It's totally okay. You don't gotta be here. I actually got this grass from work. I'm a multimedia technician, and sometimes I work at MGM Warehouse, and they had this board with this and a sign that's attached to it. So I do want to buy a sign and get the sign inside of here, just so it can be like probably Avontea's the poet or something like that. Like I have a design that I want to do with it, so it's not just gonna sit here idly. That's why I put my daughter's carriage right here, just for a little decoration until I can do more. But yeah, I got a vision for this little corner. Don't worry, it's okay. Yeah, we don't accept any disrespect here. Thank you. Now, why would this be real grass on my wall? I'll be back, yo. Let me go check my. Hey, it's 3:33 right now. If y'all look at your time, if you on West Coast time, it's 3:33 on West Coast time. Now it's 3:34. Too bad, y'all missed it. Yeah, I know the song makes the vibe even more, like, so much better. especially while y'all just sitting here hanging out with me. And sometimes I get quiet, sometimes I'm reading or I'm doing something, and you're able to just like, you know, sit back and just enjoy, you know? You said it's 6:34 where you are? Okay, okay. That's Florida. Shout out to Florida in the building. No, for sure. What do 333 mean? Well, we can always look that up together. Hold on. I'm not really like the go-to person for that stuff. I thought it was cute that it was 333 as soon as I looked at the time. You know, like that's all. But I don't mind actually doing the research. Here we can all do the research. It don't matter. What's that? Spiritual meaning? Let's see about the spiritual meaning. Now we're not talking about religious or anything religious. We're just talking about spiritual meaning of 333. Relax, y'all. Because I will get to the meat what you're saying. It said it's often a sign that you're on the right path. It means that your angel or spiritual guide are nearby, offering support, guidance, and love. It's a reminder to trust your intuition and keep going. That's what it's saying. Okay? Okay. It's definitely good vibes. Thank you, Griffner. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you. I do want to get this finished though. I'm not gonna leave it out. I mean I'm definitely gonna get this tattoo finished. I want color in it, but I want the colors that's best on brown skin that's gonna pop, right? So I'm gonna look and see like what are the top colors like ink for brown skin, and then that's what I'm gonna use to color it in and finish it up, you know? Thank you, Jeffrey. You want the instrumental? If you want the instrumental, go over to my YouTube post, right? Because I posted it, right? And then you can subscribe to their YouTube channel. But here, hold on. Here we go. This is where you're gonna find them. When you go to my post, look for the black woman in pink, okay? And that's where you're gonna find like more instrumentals like this instrumentals and all types of stuff. So if you like it, go ahead and pop in, you know, go to my posts. I already got a text. I do not gatekeep. I promise I don't. I gave him a shout out already. Y'all it only got one like, and that's for me. So go like it, go click it, go look at it. Y'all thought I was lying when I said there was some heat. Y'all was just letting it play in my background, didn't know I already gave you the sauce. Okay? Okay. You said this time you're gonna go support more creators? It's good to see you too, Miss Brankston. How you guys feel? Are you guys having a good Monday? How has this Monday been for you?
Now more than ever.
Apparently, we're going through a lot as a nation, so I want to make sure that your mental health is good as well as, you guys know that I'm using you guys for my mental health as well. Like, we're chatting, we're kind of vibing. You're kind of like my friend right now. You're coming to hang out with me. This is, you know how that one time when you just call your friend and like, hey, come over, come hang out with me. I need somebody to talk to and just hang out with. That's what we're doing. Yup. The tattoos are of roses with vines and spider webs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I told you guys I wasn't going to be so irritated, for long. It was just, in the beginning when I first started going live, I wasn't used to all that attention, right? And then we got to a point to where we had was entertaining 28,000 people in a live. So that means we're dealing with so many different personalities. Of course, minds are like, who you talk to? Why you talking like that? Da, 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 da. Like it's like I could just simply just respond to the ones I want to respond to, and I feel good about it. I feel like it's healthier. I feel like it's a healthier alternative. Mhm. I'm doing really good today. You guys want to see me play a game? Never mind. I was going to do it, but no, I'm okay. I'll wait. I get so excited though. Thank you. I appreciate you. I was actually listening to this video. See, I got the music for y'all, but the stuff when y'all get quiet and I'm just like, well, what is this? You know what I mean? I could just take this headphone, listen to what it's got going on. Yeah, Miss Bankston. Yeah, you listen. Take my advice, and y'all really. I ain't gonna steer you the wrong way, not too much. I'm very. I'm very mature this way. I got good recommendations. I love listening to it in the background of my lives. It creates a great environment. I got you. I got you. We good, girl. It would be. No, but you see how I can just get quiet and just y'all just look at me. Y'all literally just listening to the song after I get quiet. It's very beneficial for me. Thank you. I appreciate all the compliments I am receiving. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Talk to me. Let's chat. How you guys feeling, or what you guys would like to talk about? Do you guys want to hear the poems I have already made again, or do you want to hear some new poems? What do you want? Let's start with the big trio: Fly on the Flyer, Dry Well, and Emotional Roller Coaster. I'm gonna start with Emotional Roller Coaster first, okay? Emotional Roller Coaster. When did I join a circus, and how did I fall in love with the ringmaster? Emotional roller coaster. Yeah, that sounds about right. Though it's a free ride, I'd rather be at home alone, comfortable in my dome. Last thing I remember before this ride began, last thing I remember before this ride began, I was guided through the gate by him. I should have knew then his grip was too tight. He sat me down and locked me in tight. Stuck in my seat, I quickly put up a fight. A quick left and a quick right. Now we're so high I could see the doves fly. Oh my, I wish I could disappear in the sky. Now we began to climb high. No more days. Wait, no. I gotta redo it because I messed up. Sorry guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, I remember, like, I memorized half of it, but then the other half I haven't. So like I get nervous sometimes. Excuses. Emotional roller coaster. Alright, let's make sure we're on point. When did I join a circus? And how did I fall in love with the ringmaster? Emotional roller coaster. Yeah, that sounds about right. Though it's a free ride, I'd rather be at home alone, comfortable in my dome. Last thing I remember before this ride began, I was guided through the gate by hand. I should have known then his grip was too tight. He sat me down and locked me in tight. Stuck in my seat, I quickly put up a fight. A quick left and a quick right. Now we're so high, I could see the doves fly. Oh my, I wish I could disappear in the sky. A quick downfall and a sharp right. Every time I give him a chance, it never turns out right. My heart races as I dodge unexpected downfalls, jerking me from left to right. I have no choice but to throw my hands up in the sky and enjoy this ride. Now the tracks began to climb high. There's no more days of lacking brighter skies and letting out a loud cry. The depression you left has died as I sway in the sky. My smile so bright as I finish the ride of my life. Ain't no way I thought I'd die from a little ride. Now I pick up my head and look ahead for another ride until the night comes and it's time for my exit. Thank you. That was Emotional Roller Coaster. Done that. Thank you. Stop playing with me. I mean, regardless of what I do, I'm a rhyme, I'm a non-rhyme, I'm gonna do it however I want to do it. That's to the person who's like giving me the advice not to rhyme so much. I'm kind of just gonna keep doing it the way I do it. Anyway, here go another poem. This one is called Fly on a Flower. Beautiful and wild I am, here alone most days. But once you fall into my gaze, an intoxicating aroma will fill your soul. But what would be my toll for giving you such a pleasure? Well, I need a peace that cannot be brought. I need a love that will not fall. I am pure as can be, and I attract all sorts of beings, but stuck in the soil I am in need. I'm also what you need. I soak up the water and sunlight and produce nutrients for all to see. I bring the love out of beings that aren't native to me. My melanin shines brightly under the sun. When you get your fill, you will be done, leaving me to repeat the cycle of life all alone and over again. And that was Fly on the Flower. That's poem 2. Poem 3 is going to be Dry Well. Okay? If you heard it already, congratulations. We know. Many a time from the beginning, he fulfilled my wet dreams, filling up my well. Once the well was so full, I would struggle to stay afloat. My walls were so slippery, I couldn't trust myself when I noticed the change in the amount he poured in. I began to feel dry and see hallucinations of a full well, while in reality, my well was all dried up. Every unfinished disagreement leaks substance. The overwhelming feeling of drowning suffocates me as I call out for help. Inch by inch, my well dried. Inch by inch, the love dissipates. When the tears finally rain dry and I've hit rock bottom, I grip the rocks surrounding me, no longer slippery, but dry and easy to climb. Every step I take, I'm careful and overcautious. I'm focused on my mission, escaping this dry neverland I call my well, once built to hold the love created by two lovers before drought covered the land. And that was Dry Well. Thank you. Thank you. Was that too much rhyming for you? Yeah, I just be smoking my Mary Jane, you know what I mean? And just, be by myself. I'm not, smoking at the moment, obviously, but yeah. Thank you for enjoying my poetry. had to be doing me, you know, just good vibes. And sometimes I even like to play like my Call of Duty on my mobile. Yeah. So it just depends on what's like what version of me you guys meet, honestly. Anyway, any questions about the poetry that I recited? I know they kind of distracted you with other stuff, but yeah, did you have anything other you wanted to say, or you just want to look at me, be cute? You could do that too. I might just pick up. Your eyes watered? Aww, don't say that. I recited my poem for one of my my clients at work, and she actually freaking cried, and I had no other choice to give her a hug because like I felt all that emotion after she cried. I'm like, how you don't cry because I'm gonna cry, and we gonna cry together. So like, yeah, I love that. You said this is for slow kisses. This is cute. Nice beat, yeah. You said let me hit that like button. Period. You know, for real. You said, can we pretend to be romantic for one night? If I gotta pretend to be romantic with anyone, I gotta pretend to be romantic with everyone, okay? And if I'm pretending to be romantic to everyone, y'all better treat me nice. That means y'all gotta wine and dine me. Y'all gotta make sure my nails is done, my toes is done, everything. I'm not about to act like y'all my boyfriend and y'all not taking care of me. What type of cheap relationship you think this is? Then, yeah, it's tough around here, son. 5-star, baby. Give me the world. Do your best. No matter what, you worked hard for this dinner. And then you look good because I'm on your hip. And then you're going to mess around, go home, smoke, have fun at the house, play the game. And then 4 o'clock in the morning, you're going to say, babe, make some tacos. I'm hungry. And then I get in the kitchen and make some tacos after we done already ate. Why? Because we can do stuff like that. Who cares if we already ate if I'm willing to cook for you as well as you willing to feed me? Now what? I'm the lady. Period. I love that. But I gotta see the whole group because you can't the only one to be saying it. We gotta agree as a collective. Nope, I don't want nobody to be weak for me. I want somebody to be strong for me. I don't want nobody to ever feel like they are becoming less than just because they want to love me. When you love me, you should know that loving me entails you becoming the better version of yourself because I see you for who you are and I see you for what you could be and I see you for the king and the God that you are, right? So that means I want nothing but the best for you. Whether we stay together or not, if you love me properly and you respect me as the woman that I am, even if we don't work out, I'm gonna still love you and still, want good for you and hope that you find peace no matter if it's in me or in someone else or in yourself, right? So yeah, no, loving me will never take away from no man. It will always add up to each other, and I expect that in return. You know what I mean? When I love you, I shouldn't feel like I'm showing less of myself or I'm not being my true self because I can't bring the full me to the table. Like, no, you gotta be able to find and wine and dine on me, baby. This is a full 4-course meal. Sometimes 5, maybe 10 times a day. What would you mean? You gotta be prepared to be full on a constant level. Hold on, you guys. Yes, this is lo-fi. Oh, that's cute. Hold on, you guys. I like to look up like the what's that other language that I see on my channel. So that's exactly why, I was quiet because I was looking up the sentence. It was a nice sentence. Got the Shazam app too. Okay. Love is subjective. I don't feel like. Hold on. I want to be able to articulate my words best for you. Hold on. Love is different to everybody. And how one know what love is, you truly don't know what love is until you love yourself, right? So like, for instance, you are raised by your parents, and your parents didn't show you much love. Your father possibly did. Your mom is abusive and neglectful. So therefore, you don't have the best people to show what love is and how it's supposed to be given and how it's supposed to be received. So then you grow older, and what you think love is, that's what you expect, or this is what you do for others. And then, so then now you gotta be like, you gotta give me my love language, because you gotta learn who I am and love me in the correct way that I want. And then you got other people that say, oh no, well, everybody feel like the generalization meaning of love is this, and I want you to give me the general sense of love. I don't want you to give me my love that I need for myself. I want you to give me what everybody else got, which is what probably materialistic, or you know what I mean, like you want somebody to what's that, do for you. So like clean up after you, make sure that they pamper you and love on you, which is, it's okay. It's okay request to have. It's just it just depends on the person, honestly. So yeah, it kind of is subjective, but sometimes it's all about if that person truly know what love is, because sometimes they don't really know what love is and don't really know what they're asking for, because by the time they do receive actual love, true love, they don't know it's that. So then they push it away, they run from it, they reject it, they beat it, they hurt it, and then the love that they once had that was true love is not there no more, and they're left with what they thought was love, and they don't like it, and they're back in this toxic environment or whatnot. I don't know. I'm in love with love, so we can talk about love all day for sure. You said, let me ask you this, with no disrespect, do you find peace in rebellion people? Do you find peace in... It's always peace no matter what if you overcome any obstacle. So yeah, rebellion finds peace. If you got to rebel to get your peace, you're gonna find peace no matter what. Like being a slave to anybody, whether that's your husband, your wife, your job, your president, your king, your queen, that's not, I don't know, that's not peaceful. Like, I never tell people here in my community, call me queen, right? They chose to call me queen. They put that respect on me. I didn't require it, right? So they don't feel like it's not peaceful here for them to be here. But sometimes if you got somebody just trying to force you into submission, that's not peaceful. Mm-hmm. I think love is when everyone aligns naturally, no force, just peace. You're literally just high off life and just letting go. Yeah, because that's exactly how it is. Like when you're in love, you don't have to think too much, right? You don't gotta try to come up with like manipulative ways to get what you want. Because no matter what, that person knows you, you're good, you're bad, you're ugly, and accepts you, and they know this is what you like, so they give it to you, right? It's already natural, and you're the same. Like you're not thinking just selfishly. You're reciprocating that energy. You're pouring into that person because you're just simply happy. And you think about that person, you're like, I want to love them the way I love myself. That's how I see it. Like so when I'm in love, I try to love a person the way I love myself because I feel like I love myself properly. Now, yes, it took time for me to love myself more and had to realize I can do better with my love. So I had my own, writing my journal. I had to forgive myself. I had to love myself more. I had to build, and push myself and let myself know, like, it's okay. Circumstances is always gonna be circumstances, but you can always become better and do more and and have the life that you desire, right? So yeah, no, I can't braid your hair. I'm not a hair braider. You might have to go ahead and go online and find that. For example, we have a king, right? This is an example. This is an illustration, right? And said king, its job is to protect the nation and to make the right decisions so that the majority of his people survives and thrives every day, right? With peace and harmony. Now, with that being said, sometimes it gets to that figure's head, and that figure, or not even that figure, they might have a son that don't really truthfully understand what it takes to be a king. So then now his son is out here acting bad, raping, stealing, destroying, and on a name on his daddy, right? So now you got a rebellion started because they want peace. They want to get back to what they know, which was no famine, nobody's looking down on them just because they didn't have, or like just because they live their life a certain way, right? So of course you're gonna find peace and rebellion, because once you get rid of that person that's trying to take away the peace for the majority, then everybody's gonna be able to breathe. They're gonna be able to relax. They're gonna be able to let go. They're gonna be able to live life the way they usually live life. I don't know. That's just how I see it. I'm not saying that's what we should do. I'm not saying that we should start a rebellion at all. This is no type of political debate here. This is all just, you get to know me and how I think, honestly. Now, for those who try to debate because they like to talk about political things and trying to start war and civil war and whatever the hell y'all got going on, y'all not gonna get none of that energy here. And that's just because I know what the temperature is like out in the world, and I know how you guys like to debate people in conversations, and I'm not going for it. Thank you, D, for the hard eyes. Yeah, your experience definitely dictates how you feel about love and how you feel about peace and all of that. I already gave you my perspective, so how do you feel about my perspective since you continuously wanted to hear it? Mm, mm, Oh, and I also want to stop and say thank you for the 80 likes that you guys gave me. I appreciate you guys coming by, stopping by, coming to hang out with me, showing love, making sure that, I'm seen. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are having a great night. It is only what 4:04 p.m. right now, so it's been an hour since I've been online, kind of almost an hour, I believe, maybe a little over an hour, for sure. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you. If you having a rebellion, which is okay, so you said, so I was speaking with in self, rebellion with in self. How do you find peace? So I'm guessing you're saying when you're talking about rebellion with yourself. So that means there's something in you that you don't like, right? And you're trying to fix. The thing is, you got to know how you feel. You got to sit there and think, how do I feel about this? And then you got to articulate how you feel. You got to be able to know, is this an insecurity? Is this an insecurity that's making me feel this way and making me look at life in this way? And then you got to actually work on healing that side of you. You got to self-heal. And after you heal yourself, then you will be able, that's healing yourself is a rebellion. That if that makes sense. Like with me, I'm rebelling against the me that my brain created to protect me, right? I've been through traumatic experiences, I've been attacked, I've been neglected, I haven't been loved properly. So the first thing a person would usually see from a person that experienced life similar to me is someone that is defensive, very closed-minded, don't really want to be around a lot of people, scared, you know what I mean? Just, probably jumping off the wall, doing what they want to do, saying what they want to say because of their experience. But a rebellion is you knowing that this is not right, you knowing that something is not right, and you wanted to fix it. So you sit there and you work on yourself and you become better for you to be the better version of yourself. Because yes, you might think in your head you want to be this type of person, that type of person, but you got to think about it. Sometimes your mind try to fight against it, especially if it's something like you got to bring up a traumatic past and you got to work on it so you can stop thinking in this type of way or manner. And it's hard sometimes because sometimes you forgot the experience, or sometimes you really like you break down in tears every time you think about it. Like sometimes it's hard to work on yourself, and that's why it's called like I feel like it's a rebellion, because you're fighting against yourself to make yourself better. You're killing a part of yourself so that it can die and come back to life in a new manner, or rebirth, right? I don't know. Am I making sense? What's up, Z William? Welcome back. You said, I'm digging the way you are, your hair, your voice, your vibe, looks, thoughts, smile. There's not too many left like you. Just ask the chat if you think I'm lying. I don't need to ask the chat. Sometimes I don't have a lot of good people in my chat. So therefore, if I ask the chat, some of them will be like, "Oh, fuck you, bitch." And I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's not that I believe you. I believe you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you popping back in. Oh, okay. So where is the peace in it? The peace comes after you fix yourself. After you fix everything. Okay, so for people that's confused, he's asking where is the peace in rebelling in yourself and what you used to. So for instance, let me give you a good example, okay? I'm gonna give you me an example. So growing up, I didn't have a good mother. She was very neglectful. She wasn't around much. And my father wasn't around because he was in jail, he got out, got killed by the police. So that means now I'm being raised not with too many people to help and like, steer me the right way, right? So then now I'm collecting all these traumas, I'm collecting all these bad habits, and now I'm an adult. Years later, I'm an adult, I'm a mother now. So I'm seeing my bad habits in the way I raise my child. They drop a glass of milk, I'm upset. Oh my gosh, how dare you waste milk? And then you got to take a step back. Hold on, that was my mother. My mother would get upset with me when I spilled milk and I wasted milk, and then she would then you know what I mean, do what she would do, right? So therefore now you gotta take a step back and fix that. So now after you fix all of that and you continue to grow and move forward, and you rebel against what you were taught and what you were made to be, and you become the person you would want to be, guess what? You find peace. That means you are just living life. You're not stressing about nothing. You are able to articulate how you feel. You are able to live life and see things from different perspectives. So somebody that comes across you that don't know you, that probably seen you in the past, and they automatically assume that that's the type of person you are, and you show them a new person you are, they're not able to really do much with the new version of yourself because you're at peace. You're not at war with yourself. So therefore, anything they say or do, it's not gonna hurt you, no matter what. Because guess what? You fixed yourself. You fixed everything that you felt that was wrong with yourself. I don't know. Does that make sense to you? Because like I'm pretty sure you're gonna ask for some more. I don't know. Peace is just being able to live without being insecure. Okay? That's what I'm saying. You're able to live without being insecure. That means when you go to the store, you're buying what you need and what you want and not what society say you should have, right? Like right now, I'm in shorts in my house. I don't got no gold, I ain't got no diamonds. I don't got millions of dollars trying to flaunt it to the world, right? So therefore, but I'm still happy, I'm still whole, I am still on camera because if I felt any real type of way, I wouldn't be on camera talking to you right now because I would be like, oh, well, I'm not ready yet. I don't have the necessary things for me to be able to go out in this world and present myself, right? I rebelled all those insecurities and now I'm here showing you myself, right? I don't know. If you still don't understand that, it's okay. I'm not a teacher. I've never been a teacher. I'm just giving you my best advice as far as being an individual and living my own separate life. But if you need more, just go talk to your mama or, your grandpa. Your grandpa still alive? What about Papa still alive? Go talk to Papa. Papa should know it. If Papa not mature, then you might have to talk to Mama. If Mama not mature, go talk to somebody else Papa. Okay? Somebody else Papa can help. Or ask the chat. Chat might be able to help. Come on, chat. Help our fellow teacup. Help our fellow teacup. Go ahead. Thank you, JB. I appreciate you for explaining it too. Oh no, I be talking shit too though, you guys. Like, don't mind me. I take advantage. I take full advantage, especially if you got me talking. If you got me talking, I'ma talk, and I talk a lot. He said, notice when you're peaceful and positive, things pick and poke, but like she said, it shielded out naturally once true peace is obtained. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I remember, I know when I'm stressed and I'm yelling and I'm upset and I'm showing you guys the angry black woman trope that you guys love so much, I do get a lot of activity. I do get a lot of attention. But at the same time, it's not the attention that I want. It's not the attention that I need. So I had to take a step back and just not care. And did you see what I did today? I didn't go do a block party. I let them go at it. And I silenced some, and some I let go. But are they still here messing with me? No. So that means I'm able to continue the rest of this life in a peaceful manner and feel like content with what I'm doing over here for who I am, you know? Okay. Nothing else we can talk about? No more questions? Okay. Oh, did you guys hear about Anthony Johnson crash? I want to publicly say rest in peace to his close mates that was with him while he was in that crash. I hope that he recovers. I hope mentally he recovers as well, because I know that's probably crazy for him to experience so much love and support at the same time experience so much hate, and then to follow up with something traumatic like that, and to lose loved ones is crazy. So shout out to Joshua Anthony. I was looking online and I seen that, and I don't really know the fellow, but I do know that he comes from the UK, and he fought one of our boxers here. And I don't know, like, I just felt the need to say something. So yeah, I hope he feels better. And especially because, like, I was just on my phone and I was reading it, like, right here. It's actual post right here, right? So therefore, staying on current events, this is who I'm talking about and his friends. R.I.P. No matter what, nobody's going to stop learning. I don't care who they are and who they think they are. They could be in this world and think they just, God is gift to earth, right? You can be better than freaking sliced bread, right? But you can still learn more. You can always find more. You can always learn more. There will always be better ways to do something that you knew back in the day. There will be updated ways, alternatives. Like, there's so much. So I would never look at life like, I know everything. And that's why I say on my self growth journey is going to last forever, eternally. Why? Because even as I grow and old, I'm still going to learn. I'm still going to have new experiences. I'm still going to have something to say. I'm still going to be able to express myself in many ways. So this is kind of just going to be like a forever thing until I pass away, probably. And then when I pass away, I'm going to live forever through the content that I made, right? And at least I got my digital footprint, and that's all I really kind of wanted, because nowadays it went from books to now ebooks to the internet. So now we're in a new world, right? And I'm trying to find my way in this new world. Who is drive the boat? I don't think I did no drive the boat. Last time I drove the boat, it was like probably over 5 years ago, before I gave birth to my daughter, and I was up in the club drinking on the alcohol. Yeah, after I gave birth to my daughter, I became full time, like, just stay at home mom, no party. Let's get my kids grown and healthy before I, do anything other. Oh, okay, the boat of life. I'm thinking, I was thinking straight Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? We love you, girl. I was thinking straight Megan Thee Stallion. Chug, chug, chug. I was like, huh? I was like, I ain't been that type of girl in a long time. I mean, y'all know what I mean. If you're grown, you know. I do love this cool vibe we got, though, I do. Y'all wanna know something? I'm just looking online right now, and you know that lady Peach, the one who spent like millions of dollars or thousands of dollars on her man. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Only, and not saying like pick me energy type of ordeal or anything like that. I swear to God. I'm saying because I grew up with a mother that did trick on men, and like, but she did it like she put her the men over her children type of ordeal. But if I got the money and I love you and I want to see you grow and flourish and I want to give you that push and I'm able to give you that push, I'm more than willing and happy to do it. But that's for somebody who love and reciprocate that energy for me. So even if it was the vice versa, he would have done the same thing for me. Or if I end up with a woman, she would have done the same thing for me. I don't want to love somebody who is always just one sided and they I love them, but they love themselves too. You right? You see what I'm saying? Like it's no I love you, but you love me too. It's I love you, yeah, I love me too. I don't want that. And I remember dating somebody. I ain't gonna lie, the man that I fell in love with, that I made dry well about, he was kind of like that. Cause and that's why I think that's why my poems were so powerful because I was in love with a man that could not love me back or would not love me back. Like I felt like there were feelings there, but with him thinking it's better for you to love somebody that loves you instead of the person that you love, it made me feel like okay, so this was never supposed to be my home. This was never supposed to be anything I was in because he didn't like me the way I liked him. So therefore, I wouldn't do that what Peach did for her man with that guy because I know if it was vice versa, he would never do anything like that for me. Hell, the nigga didn't even call me on Christmas, right? So it's like I will never. I don't know. So it's just you gotta pick your demons, and hopefully you pick an angel when by the time you are in predicaments to be able to bless others. But yeah, no, I was looking at this post and seeing her and was like, it's not wrong with her spending 100,000 on a man, especially if he actually really loves her and reciprocate that energy. Because imagine she invests 100,000 in him, he become a billionaire, and he retire her from doing her social media stuff, right? I don't know. I always look at stuff like opportunities. Like we can, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'm single. Don't listen to me too much. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My first boyfriend. Let me tell you about a story about my first boyfriend. Y'all ready for the story time? Okay. So, I remember I lived in Georgia. I was in Rome, Georgia at the time, and my first boyfriend, he asked me out. He was very shy. I remember he was a very kind boy, and he would always show up to try to hang out with me. And I really felt like he was a genuine boy. Like I felt like he genuinely liked me and he was interested in me. So I gave him a chance. Now, originally I was not super attracted to him because he just wasn't my type. But eventually I fell in love with his personality and the way he treated me and I felt safe with him, right? And then I was like, I wasn't the type to like, people always say friend zone like people. I wasn't that type. I was like, I would consider you. I would give you a chance, and that's what would happen. And we ended up losing our virginities together, and eventually I got pregnant, and everything changed. But before that, I remember he would like walk me to the library, walk me to school, like like stuff like that, cute stuff like that. And I remember one time, like right after giving birth to his son, we broke up prior to giving birth, but we got back together afterwards. And my mom, she wanted to take me and my siblings to Disney World, and I had money saved up, but he didn't want to see me go. Like I was gonna be gone for like a week, so I decided I was gonna foot his bill. Like I was gonna pay for him to come on the trip with me and my family. And that means like at the time where he went with us, it was like winter time. So he had like boots on. His mother didn't even send him to my house with proper PPE to go to Florida in the hot weather to enjoy, you know, his vacation. So I went and brought him a new outfit to go on the trip with me. I paid for his ticket to enjoy the park. We paid for this room and board, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then just for him, like when I got back, he broke up with me a week later just to take me back to his other ex, right? It was very toxic. It was draining, and that's the reason why I'm not with him. But so needless to say, men are not the only ones that spend money on women and then like, you know, it's a poor investment. You thought that was the love of your life, you thought that was the person that, you know, you could pour into each other, and that just so happened not to be the case. Y'all not the only ones dealing with that. There's women dealing with it too. And there's just the men not going to talk about it because they don't want their friends to know they just finessed this girl, right? Or they might tell their friends and they might do it as a unit. They think that's cute and they might kiki kaka. But I don't know. That's just me. So yeah. What's up? Give me a moment. Stay right there. Okay, just put it down. I'll put it on the charger. I love you too. I be yapping sometimes. Oh yeah, so anyway, I just had to put my son's iPad on the charger. So that's what that was. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you guys. I think I'm about to get off because I'm over here about to start scrolling on social media now at this point. And we're not having too much conversations anymore. So I greatly appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with me. I don't know if this video is going to survive the requirements to get posted on my YouTube channel, but if it do, feel free to come check me out. I had 2 children biologically, by the way, right before I go. Hold on, y'all. I have 2 kids. Anyway, bye bye.